Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Elder of Rock. It is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and I thought what better excuse than to talk about five of my favorite fifth releases from some of my favorite bands that I like. Yeah. Is that redundant? So anyway, so number five, I thought I'd start out with um, from 1978, I believe. Yes. Okay. From 1978, it's the Scorpions, Taken by Force. This was, I believe, the last album they did with Yuli John Roth, the last studio album. This has some really cool stuff on it. Steam Rock Fever, We'll Burn the Sky, very epic tune. Got to Be Free, Ride of Our Time. Sales of Quran, or Sharam, I think it's Quran. Uh, just a great, one of my favorite, if not favorite, Scorpion songs, especially from this era. Yuli John Roth. And You're Light, He's a Woman, She's a Man, which the studio version, I like the live version a lot better. Born to Touch Your Feelings, a little ballad there. Pretty cool album, like I said, Taken by Force. Yuli John Roth, Scorpions from 1978. That's my number five. So, and number four, number four, I'm going to go with this is the fifth solo album from this guy. That is No Rest for the Wicked from Ozzy Osbourne. This is the 1995 remaster. I think they've remastered it again since then. And no, Sharon did not replace the bass and drums like she did with some other ones. But yeah, this is No Rest for the Wicked. It's got a lot of cool tunes on it. Uh, Miracle Man, Devil's Daughter, Crazy Babies, Breaking All the Rules, Bloodbath in Paradise, Fire in the Sky, Tattoo Dancer, Demon Alcohol, and I think there's also like a track on here, Heroes, which is like a hidden track, I guess, was what they used to do back in the day. Not listed in the track listing, but it comes on, and it's a cool ballad, slow type song. This was Zach Wild's first album with Ozzy, and it's really good, really heavy. I think it was Ultimate Sin. He got kind of commercial, so this was really cool, heavier album he came back with Zach Wild, Randy Castillo, and I think Bob Daisley came back and played the bass on this because there's no bass player listed on here. And then Geezer Butler did the tour. So, and there's a good live version that came from that called Just Say Ozzy. Really great version of Shot in the Dark on there that Zach Wild does. So, yeah, so that's my fourth one. And then it's my next one, number three. This one I have. This is Judas Priest. This is from 1979. Hell Bent for Leather. Also, or Killing Machine, which it came out in England and the UK as that. And you can see made in the UK. Yeah. Yeah, so this was great Judas Priest album. This came after Stained Class, Delivering the Goods, Rock Forever, Evening Star, Hellbent for Leather, Take on the World, Burning Up, The Green Monalishi with the two-pronged crown, Killing Machine, Running Wild, Before the Dawn, and Evil Fantasies. Very good. Um, this goes back and forth on what is my favorite Priest album. This is definitely, though, classic. So, number two. This was, I guess, obviously the fifth release from this band. Um, this is Power Slave, Iron Maiden. This is, of course, I like this is this vinyl. It's got like an embossed type of thing to it. This was a really long album too at the time for a vinyl record. It clocks in at, did it say here? Yeah, 51:20 or something. So yeah, you got Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight, Lost for Words, a great instrumental. Flash of the Blade, The Duelist, Back in the Village, Power Slave, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, which was an epic song. Great one. I got to see this tour. I got to see this concert, this tour, and it was just It was unbelievable. It was really cool. Very good. Iron Maiden, Power Slave. And then my number one fifth release from a band. I have the shirt on, so I gotta, of course, go with Powerage by AC/DC. Um, there's could this could be. I looked it up, and this is considered to be their fifth album. So, and I'm more than happy. That's like my favorite album by them.
And of course, how can
And
you
of
go
course, my
wrong with these
favorite
songs?
Rock and Roll Damnation, Down Payment Blues, Give Me a Bullet, Riff Raff, Sin City, What's Next to the Moon, Gone Shootin', Up to My Neck in You, Kicked in the Teeth. I particularly like What's Next to the Moon on here. It's weird as it might sound. It's a little bit different song for them. Also, Gone Shootin' is as well. Kind of laid back kind of song and something they didn't do a whole lot. So it was really cool on here. And also, this is the first album with Cliff Williams on here. And I don't know if everybody has ever mentioned it, but to me, this photo shoot is the same photo. Looks like the same kind of photos that were used on Highway to Hell. Um, see Bond. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just kind of looks like the same kind of outfits they were wearing. Um, is what of course, you can't really see what they were wearing on Highway to Hell. It just kind of looks like it. Just I've always kind of thought that. And of course, my favorite fifth album release out there. And also, when looking at this and looking at this, all these bands had five members. So there you go. Even though, well, okay, maybe Ozzy. I don't know if you want to count his keyboard player. He's had five members. He at least in his uh, touring band, maybe not in his featured studio band listed as official members. But yeah, so there you go. So that's it. Five releases for Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo, however you may celebrate. And so the Elder of Rock. If you want to comment on your favorite five fifth releases, very cool. I had a couple honorable mentions, but I don't know what I did with them. So, oh well, we'll keep it to five because that's what it's supposed to be anyway. All right, thank you, the Elder of Rock. Happy Cinco de Mayo.